Hmm. The first remembrance, aging. We are of the nature to grow and change and wear out. We've not gone beyond this. May we appreciate the vitality and resilience of our current age. I mean, let's appreciate because aging is not a given. Some of us never get to see the light of day. But we who are here today, well, we have seen many, many days, many sunrises. We are indeed blessed. We got through the dicey first 9 months through birth, and we grew and changed, putting all manner of wear and tear on this vehicle of flesh and blood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 16, 17, 18 to 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 90. Hot damn. In the past few years, we've lost 2 of our 90-year-old Sangha elders, therapists and practitioners, and they rocked. I met them in their 70s, and watching them age was an inspiration. They loved and they practiced right up to the end, literally. Each came to a retreat just months before dying, walking with canes on every single walk in their own way, at their own speed. Amen. And I'd say to them at the end of every retreat, I want to be like you when I'm your age. And I meant it. They were forever students of life and of the heart, living and loving and learning right up to the very end. Whatever age we are, whatever condition these bodies and minds are, we have a choice to do our part to optimize the conditions. What does that mean? Well, it means to see and feel and sense inside of how it is and give the organism what it needs to feel a little more at home and alive in its skin. It isn't about age. It's about lovingly attending to how it is inside at any point, at any moment, as a loving, wise elder would attend. You know, aware of these aging bodies and the wish to keep it going for as long as possible, Bill and I do what we can in whatever ways are possible given where we are. Even when we travel, we exercise, we eat well, we take vitamins and supplements to support our respective bodies. We don't skimp. We are optimizing the conditions, doing what we can to keep these bodies toned and tuned, because these bodies are aging before our very eyes, under our noses. And they'll keep growing older and keep wearing out based on how we use or don't use them. The body and mind, they wear out unevenly unless we pay attention and do what we can. Notice the extra burdens we place on, say, how we physically carry our weight. Based on that, our knee or hip joints may at some point give out because of overuse or underuse, or because of misalignments or injuries, because of natural limitations. They may need replacing if the weight distribution of the body isn't accounted for. They wear out unevenly based on how we use them. Knowing that this body is aging and sensing how Susan uses it, it offers clues for what additional supports might be useful. Now, for example, my eyes have been bad since 3rd grade, and thanks to my teacher's astute observations, that deficiency was noticed, corrected with glasses and contacts. And these supports, they gave me the freedom to see and move with greater accuracy and greater enjoyment. And when this body is in pain or stiff as a board, well, I consider what supports does it need right now to be more comfortable, like stacking cushions in front of me so the upper body, the shoulders and the neck can relax as much as possible. That's a gift. That's attending to how it is in here and offering it what's possible. And as our memory changes, we rely more on lists and on writing notes. Yes, a support for this aging mind. When I think about aging, I am aware of the great blessing it is to be alive, to have woken up, for the man to have woken up, for the cats to have woken up, because it won't always be so, but it is today. And as many of you know, we give each other a high five in the morning. It's a way of immediately acknowledging our great good fortune that we have awoken to see another sunrise. When I think about aging, I reflect on and feel the blessing of being as healthy as I am. Yeah. I know about the failing this and the sagging that and the chronic pain, blah, blah, blah. But I choose to focus on what's going right, on the gratitude for whatever health is here and for another day that I get to keep growing my heart. When I think about aging, I'm grateful daily for my friends who are aging too, whose bodies are slowly or more quickly wearing out with each successive year. But they're here today, and I am grateful. And I have great gratitude for my elders who educated my heart by example, and for the years that I had with them, not for all the time that I haven't had them. I had my mother for 21 years, my grandmother for 26, and my spiritual father, 54. And I watched how they aged and how they took in stride the changing landscape of their aging and ailing bodies. I was so blessed to see that. I don't know how long we'll be able to keep it all going, but for sure, I'll do my part, noticing and appreciating what is going well, and kindly and wisely giving the body what it needs to run as best as it can. We're all subject to aging. Because of birth, because of our birth, we are subject to aging, just like the natural world. We're part of that. Nothing lives forever. Everything wears out slowly or quickly. So, when are we going to appreciate what is here now and make much of it? If not now, when? Why not? It's a boon to be born human, and it's a gift to have the privilege to grow old. Not everyone gets that. So let's do our part. Let's make much of being here today and count our blessings every single day. We can do this. It's for our welfare and the welfare of others. So thank you for your kind attention. And let's gently turn our attention toward these physical bodies, and let's stretch them out and lengthen long, open them up with breathing and little movement. Mm-hmm. Give the places that are stiff and in pain, give them a little more attention. No need to rush. Let's very lovingly set up the conditions to enjoy our practice. This is a bit of a more of a contemplative meditation about counting our blessings. So, with the next few breaths, maybe take a few deeper than usual inhalations and deeper than usual exhalations. And so, we open up the interior now. So, the breath has as much room as it needs to breathe comfortably. And we settle into a dynamic stillness, one that allows for the body to gently move as it needs to through the meditation, unwinding from tension as it goes. And let's deliberately form the intention to let go of the thinking mind and drop squarely into the physical form and feel the body unwind. And soften the gaze just a bit to feel into a kinder, friendlier attitude of seeing and feeling. Presence. Presence in the present moment. Feel the body breathing. It's alive. You aren't making that happen. It's alive all on its own. A miracle, really. Breathe with this miracle, with this blessing of still being alive. If only because it won't always be so, but it is today. And what blessings are here now? Why, the body, breathing, awareness, and choice for starters. Make no mistake, if you're here today, now with us, whenever this message broadcasts or finds you, count your blessings. Count them. See how many there are. Even as the body ages, grows, changes, frays, fails, fades, even as the mind ages, grows, changes, learns, forgets, falters. Oh my goodness. All the more reason to appreciate all of its work, all of their work alone and together, body and mind, doing what they can to keep it all going for as long as they can. Thank you, dear body. Thank you, dear mind, for your hard work, for getting me here now. At any age, regardless of age, we, you and me, have a human body. 'Tis a blessing, if only for its rarity. As rare as a blind sea turtle rising to the surface of the ocean once every 100 years and putting its neck through a yoke floating in the middle of the ocean. And let's drop in another awareness that these bodies are living instruments, wind instruments that can think and feel, sense, speak, and do. And each of us, of these instruments, is as singular as a snowflake. So, how does it feel inside right now? How might you feel a little more comfortable in your skin? Offer that to yourself. And as you settle back, just soften and allow the organism to feel all of us sitting here with you and you sitting here with us in a field of goodwill. Let the organism receive that blessing. We are all blessed. We're alive, breathing, aware, and in good company. Let's appreciate, because it won't always be so, but it is today. Lucky are we. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. We stop the recording.